The former president told his most fervent followers the Trump era is alive, well, and ongoing.
We began it together 4 years ago, and it is far from being over. We've just started.
The news that the 45th president would remain on the national stage, the stage he stood on was crafted in his honor in the shape of the number 45, was well received by this conservative crowd. That includes the head of the Proud Boys, who calls establishment Republicans rhinos, Republicans in name only.
Can I get a Trump 2024? Trump 2024! Trump 2024! Trump 2024! The energy's out here. There's nobody that's going to stop it. We're going to vote the rhinos out. The party doesn't listen to the people. The party's going to have a hard time.
I want to see him running the party now. I don't want to wait till 24.
But whether the party's 2024 presidential standard bearer will be named Trump, or which Trump, Donald, Don Jr., or Ivanka, he didn't say.
Who would you like to see lead the party in 2024?
He's already the leader. Isn't it obvious? Donald J. Trump.
And what about the other Trumps, Ivanka, Don Jr.?
I hope they run for 28.
In his first public address since he left the White House, rejected by voters, Trump eased the minds of many Republicans with a call to unify the party across the bitter divide he helped create.
The Republican Party is united. The only division is between a handful of Washington, D.C. establishment, political hacks, and everybody else all over the country. I think we have tremendous unity.
That call for unity behind Trump is a challenge to those Republicans who want to unite the party behind someone else in a post-Trump era.
But the former president isn't releasing his vice-like grip on a clear majority of Republican voters.
Every party, but now especially the Republican Party, has to look inside after January 6th and say, what have we become? What's our great history? And how do we go forward from here? And I'll tell you, reaching out to Donald Trump and more of the same is not going to do that.
As expected, in his kitchen sinker of a speech, Trump attacked his rivals, promised to defeat them, and repeated baseless claims that he won the past election.
Actually, as you know, they just lost the White House, but...
He also left the door wide open for another run in 2024.
Who knows? I may even decide to beat them for a third time, okay? For a third time.
It was a welcome message for everyone in attendance, but for other conservative voters and politicians, it's a worrisome reminder of the widening rift in a bitterly divided Republican Party. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Orlando, Florida.